OutHouse.
OutHouse it is.
OutHouse it is. Yeah.
Out sweet it is, and OutHouse it is.
What I don't understand is how the OutHouse smells so sweet.
Oh yeah.
How did we manage that?
Because we're in it.
Oh, okay. Out sweet it is in the OutHouse.
Yeah, the OutHouse. Well, we're on this great journey that I'm loving right now of choosing albums. We first started off with like albums that have turned 50.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about those. We have been listening to music.
It started a ball rolling. That's what happened.
Yeah. Yes. And now we're like, oh, let's talk about this. But it didn't really hit a genre or why we're talking about it. We just want to talk about it, right? So we both hit a nerve with, I think, the next album that we're going to talk about, which I know for a fact, you and I being friends as long as we have listened to this album. We've worn this album out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Over and over and over. One of my go-to pieces of music. Anytime, any day, anywhere.
Yeah.
1987. Think about where we were in 1987. The first time you heard Sign of the Times.
Sign O the Times.
O the Times.
With a peace symbol right in the O.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we have it?
By the Master. By Prince.
Yeah.
Sign of the Times.
I hope everyone listening has checked this album out.
Yeah.
Not when I say check it out, I don't mean listen to the album. It's a double album, but the cover, the creativity of this, every aspect of this album, the writing on this, the guitar playing on this, like I can't even.
Let's not forget, this is a double album that I believe Prince wanted to be a triple album. He tried to get Warner Brothers. He had that much material at this stage. And you're only talking, 3 years after the release of Purple Rain. He's a mega star. I think it's important to note this is his first album without the Revolution.
Yeah.
So Wendy and Lisa, the Doctor, they're all gone. It's all him.
Yes.
Every
now, when you
piece of
say
this album.
all him, you're talking drums, guitar, the song "I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man." The guitar on that, right? Mm-hmm. If you listen to that, it'll blow your mind, because one of the things that you don't realize is how fantastic of a guitar player Prince was.
Yeah. Well, I think people realize it now, because if you simply Google greatest guitar solo of all time, what pops up?
Oh yeah, My Guitar Gently Weeps. The
Prince
performance with Tom Petty, Prince, and it blew everyone's mind.
Yeah. So now I think people pretty much know, Prince was the man on guitar, but the man on everything.
Yeah, drums.
Everything.
He was sampling music off of synthesizers, and he was playing those and incorporating it into. But let's just talk about the writing. The Ballad of Dorothy Parker.
Oh goodness
right?
gracious.
But again, I'm always going to that optimistic, fun, cheery, and starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam, butterscotch clouds, tangerines, and a side order of ham.
Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam. And a sing.
If that doesn't get your attention, what will?
Yeah. So, and I would just drive through wherever I was, and that would put you in a good mood.
Yeah. So I have a dark horse on this one. So even though it's hard to pick, maybe my favorite song on this album is "Forever in My Life."
Forever in my life. Forever in my life. Forever in my life.
Oh, wow. That's kind of like a starfish and coffee for me.
It is, but his vocals in particular are just outstanding on
Yeah.
that song. He's playing acoustic guitar and singing. And let's talk about the vocals for a moment. So I didn't know this until we started digging a little deeper into the recording of this album, but he used a particular microphone to record the vocals on this album that was recommended to him by none other than Stevie Nicks of Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, wow.
Huh? Like, what a weird, like, can you imagine that conversation?
Yeah.
My new husband worked for Warner's, and he had introduced me to Prince at Warner Brothers before Prince was really Prince. I mean, his name is Prince, so he was always Prince, but he wasn't Prince.
You know, like the phone rings. Hey, Stevie, it's Prince. I have a question for you. Like, you know, how did that even happen? In terms of Prince, you know, I mean, I don't think it's understated to really talk about his impact on music. You know, I mean, he opened the door not only for bands and musicians and artists, he opened the door for female artists in a way that nobody did in the 80s and the 90s. You know, everything from Sheena Easton, you know, singing the duet on this, Sinead O'Connor, you know, obviously the things he did with Sheila E. and Apollonia and the Bangles, wasn't it the Bangles? I mean, remarkable his impact on modern music.
Yeah. Well, man, sign of the times.
Oh my gosh, to the master, the Purple Master, Prince, thank you for the great music.